But today we had a remarkable development in large part because of the citizen action, because of what Common Cause has been doing. Tell us what that is.
Well, again, as part of that village that kind of came together, everyone doing what they do best. What we do best in Minnesota is hold power accountable. That's our jam. Like that's what we do, right? We've developed the relationships, we've got the networks, boots on the ground that are able to really roll out these types of rapid response campaigns. One of the things that we did was roll out late last night a campaign that simply said something very basic. We need an independent parallel investigation that does two key things. It holds power accountable and it inoculates against these intentional disinformation campaigns. When you see the Secretary of Homeland Security travel from Texas to Minnesota just to deliver made up facts, and there's no way around that. Like
Yes,
no one who saw the initial video can repeat with a straight face what she said, right? This is not an
yes,
opinion. This is not, I'm telling you fact. This is what happened, right?
yes.
So having an independent parallel investigation that is people centered, that is centering constituents, public interest and safety first, not the midterm elections, not the, partisan talking points you want to already start developing because you're running for reelection and not at the city level, but certainly at the state level, right? We don't want we don't want Renee's murder to become yet another partisan talking point in this process. We want accountability. If the feds don't want to cooperate, that's on them. But we are
Yes,
going to
exactly.
continue to move forward with fact finding. There's a lot that we can actually
Absolutely.
verify and document, right? So that when this fake narrative comes out, again, we're only speaking from the perspective of what we've seen so far. You cannot, on the
Right,
one hand, talk about how this officer did nothing wrong and then say how you're going to do due diligence in this really good investigation. You're
right.
supposed to start with the investigation, issue
Exactly.
your facts of findings, be transparent about what that evidence was, and then come to a conclusion. Because you know what? Before we launched that campaign, it was a lot of three press conferences later, we're still hearing the same sound bites. They don't let us play in
Correct.
the sandbox, and we're not going to do anything because we're not allowed in the sandbox. That is
Yeah,
not okay. That is not on our watch.
exactly.
Look up Common Cause in your state. We have state offices in 24 other states, Minnesota included. If you have a common cause in your state, please, I beg you, reach out to the state directors there. We're a small but mighty team on the ground. And so anything that you can do, whether it's election protection, nonpartisan volunteerism, whether it's just coming to our workshops and learning how to be, more active and in relationship with your elected officials. If you're able to donate, please do donate. If we're not in your state, please jump on our national website and please look at all the work that we're doing and consider supporting our work at a national level in our state. Even if you donate national, I'm going to tell you something. I am so supported by my national team that even if you want something to go to a region, donate and let them know, hey, I really want to support the work happening in central United States or what's happening in the West Coast or what's happening in the East Coast. We're going to get those dollars and we're going to put them in good use.